Exclusive. Tesla just dropped the most important vehicle refresh in company history. But here's the twist that has Wall Street divided. Is this the comeback story of the decade, or just expensive lipstick on a pig? Hold everything. The automotive world is about to witness either Tesla's triumphant return to dominance or the moment when the EV king finally lost his crown. Picture this. It's 2019. The Model Y launches to fanfare. It becomes the world's best-selling EV. Tesla stock goes parabolic. Elon Musk is on top of the world. Fast forward to 2025. Chinese competitors are eating Tesla's lunch. Quarterly deliveries are plummeting, and the Model Y suddenly looks as outdated as an iPhone 6 in the age of AI. But then, just when critics were writing Tesla's obituary, the company drops a bombshell that nobody saw coming. The 2026 Tesla Model Y Juniper isn't just a refresh. It's a complete reimagining of what made Tesla great in the first place. The styling refresh for 2026 includes new fascias and illumination elements front and rear, with optimized front seats for comfort, a redesigned dashboard, and new ambient lighting styles. But here's the kicker. Reviewers say the new Model Y is way quieter, more comfortable, and higher quality than before, with some calling it a remarkable evolution, with whisper-quiet comfort and true range. Tesla just proved that reports of its death were greatly exaggerated. The question is it enough to reclaim the throne? Let's talk about the numbers that matter. The new Model Y features significant upgrades, including an 8-inch rear touchscreen, ventilated seats, and hands-free power boot, offering 353 miles of WLTP range and enhanced efficiency through improved aerodynamics and suspension. But here's where it gets interesting. The 2026 Tesla Model Y can travel 357 miles on a single charge, depending on electric motor and battery options. These might seem like incremental improvements, but in the hyper-competitive EV market, incremental can be revolutionary. When your competitors are breathing down your neck, every mile of range, every decibel of noise reduction, and every millisecond of acceleration matters. The performance figures tell a compelling story. The 2026 Tesla Model Y performance should hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.3 seconds and achieve a top speed of 163 miles per hour. To put that in perspective, that's faster than most sports cars were just a decade ago. We're talking about a family SUV that can embarrass Ferraris at a stoplight. But Tesla's real genius lies in the details that competitors often overlook. The acceleration time to 62 miles per hour drops from 5.6 seconds to 4.8 seconds, though the range takes a hit with the extra performance, with a rating of 364 miles, 586 kilometers, dropping to 353 miles, 568 kilometers, if you get the 20-inch wheels. Here's where Tesla's engineering excellence becomes apparent. Tesla has reintroduced the rear-wheel drive variant to create an even more affordable entry to the range, continuing to reduce the cost of ownership. And with a WLTP efficiency of 22.36 kilowatt-hour 100 miles, it is the most efficient Model Y. Think about what this means. Tesla is delivering more range, more performance, and more efficiency simultaneously. That's not just good engineering. It's the kind of technological leap that separates industry leaders from also-rans. The efficiency improvements aren't just about bragging rights. In an era where charging infrastructure is still developing and range anxiety remains a real concern for many consumers, every additional mile of range is a competitive advantage. Tesla understands that the company that solves range anxiety wins the mass market. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 2026 Model Y is how Tesla has incorporated design elements from the Cybertruck into a more mainstream vehicle. The result is an interior that feels both futuristic and functional, combining Tesla's signature minimalism with improved comfort and usability. The redesigned dashboard represents a significant departure from the previous generation. Tesla has learned from customer feedback and industry trends, creating a space that feels more premium without abandoning the clean aesthetic that made Tesla famous. The new ambient lighting system adds atmosphere without distraction, while the improved materials quality addresses one of the most common criticisms of earlier Tesla interiors. The addition of ventilated seats might seem like a small detail, but it represents Tesla's growing attention to comfort and luxury features that customers expect in a premium vehicle. These kinds of refinements are crucial for competing with established luxury brands that are finally getting serious about electric vehicles. Tesla's challenge isn't just about building a better Model Y. It's about competing simultaneously with Chinese manufacturers who prioritize value, European brands that emphasize luxury, and American startups that focus on innovation. Each competitor brings different strengths to the battle. Chinese manufacturers like BYD and Xiaomi have proven they can deliver compelling electric vehicles at prices that undercut Tesla significantly. Their approach focuses on offering maximum value and features for the price, often at the expense of profit margins. This strategy has been devastatingly effective in the Chinese market and is beginning to influence global pricing expectations. European luxury brands like Mercedes EQS and BMW iX are positioning themselves as premium alternatives to Tesla, emphasizing build quality, interior luxury, and brand heritage. These vehicles often command higher prices than Tesla, but offer a more traditional luxury experience that appeals to customers who want electric performance without sacrificing familiar comforts. American startups like Rivian and Lucid are focusing on specific niches, adventure-focused trucks and ultra-luxury sedans respectively, where they can differentiate themselves from Tesla's more mainstream approach. These companies are betting that the EV market is large enough to support multiple premium brands with different positioning strategies. Perhaps the most significant development in the 2026 Model Y is what we can't see: the battery technology. The negligible range increase suggests that Tesla is likely preparing for a more significant battery upgrade that is likely to come with Tesla's own 4680 battery that powers the Cybertruck, with the rumored larger 95 kilowatt-hour battery pack of the 2025 Model Y expected for the more expensive AWD and performance trims. This battery evolution represents more than just increased capacity. It's about fundamental improvements in energy density, charging speed, and manufacturing cost. Tesla's 4680 battery technology, developed in-house, promises to deliver better performance at lower cost than traditional battery suppliers can match. The implications of this battery advancement extend far beyond the Model Y. If Tesla can successfully scale 4680 production and deliver on its performance promises, it could regain a significant technological advantage over competitors who rely on third-party battery suppliers. This kind of vertical integration has always been Tesla's secret weapon, allowing the company to control costs and innovation in ways that traditional automakers cannot match. Theory is one thing, but real-world performance is what ultimately matters to customers. Early reports from drivers who have experienced the 2026 Model Y suggest that Tesla has made meaningful improvements to the aspects of the vehicle that matter most to daily users. After 1,000 miles, the 2026 Model Y Juniper is described as a remarkable evolution, with whisper-quiet comfort and true range, suggesting that Tesla has addressed some of the most common complaints about previous generations. Road noise has been a persistent issue for Tesla vehicles, and the apparent improvements in this area could significantly enhance the ownership experience. However, the same report also highlights ongoing challenges. One owner calls out a bizarre design choice that severely impacts rear visibility, suggesting that Tesla's pursuit of aerodynamic efficiency may have come at the expense of practical considerations. These kinds of trade-offs are typical of Tesla's approach, but can be frustrating for customers who prioritize functionality over form. Tesla's ability to deliver on the promise of the 2026 Model Y will ultimately depend on its manufacturing capabilities. The company has learned hard lessons about the challenges of scaling production for new vehicles, and the Model Y refresh represents both an opportunity and a risk. The good news is that Tesla is building on an established platform rather than starting from scratch. This should allow for a smoother production ramp and fewer of the quality issues that have plagued previous Tesla launches. The company's manufacturing expertise has improved significantly since the early days of the Model 3, and the lessons learned from the Cybertruck production challenges should help avoid similar problems with the Model Y. The challenge is that Tesla is implementing the refresh across multiple global production facilities simultaneously. Each facility has its own challenges and constraints, and ensuring consistent quality across all locations will be crucial for maintaining Tesla's reputation for innovation and performance. Tesla faces a fundamental challenge in pricing the 2026 Model Y: how to maintain premium positioning while remaining competitive in an increasingly price-sensitive market. The company has already been forced to implement significant price cuts across its lineup, and the Model Y refresh represents an opportunity to potentially reverse this trend. Tesla has now officially unveiled the revised Model Y on its Chinese website, with prices starting from 263,500 yuan, around 34,900 euros, or 35,900 USD, suggesting that Tesla is maintaining competitive pricing in its most important market. However, global pricing will need to reflect local market conditions and competitive dynamics. The Launch Series Special Edition includes a 320-mile range battery and Tesla's advanced driver assistance technology, full self-driving supervised, which is typically a $8,000 upgrade, indicating that Tesla is using bundled features to maintain higher effective prices while appearing to offer value. Perhaps the most significant long-term advantage of the 2026 Model Y is its integration with Tesla's full self-driving technology. While competitors focus on hardware specifications and traditional automotive features, Tesla continues to bet that autonomous driving capability will be the ultimate differentiator in the EV market. The new hardware for FSD included in the Model Y refresh represents Tesla's continued investment in autonomous technology. While full self-driving remains a future promise rather than a current reality, Tesla's lead in this area could become increasingly important as the technology matures. The challenge is that Tesla has been promising full self-driving capability for years, and customer patience may be wearing thin. The company needs to demonstrate meaningful progress in autonomous capabilities to justify the premium pricing and maintain customer confidence in its long-term vision. Tesla's success with the 2026 Model Y will depend on its ability to compete effectively in different markets with different priorities and competitive dynamics. The company cannot use a one-size-fits-all approach and must adapt its strategy to local conditions. In China, Tesla faces the most intense competitive pressure from local manufacturers who understand the market better and can offer similar features at lower prices. The success of the Model Y refresh in China will be crucial for Tesla's global performance, as China represents the largest EV market in the world. In Europe, Tesla competes with established luxury brands that are finally getting serious about electric vehicles. European customers often prioritize build quality and interior luxury over technological innovation, requiring Tesla to demonstrate that it can match traditional luxury standards while maintaining its technological edge. In the United States, Tesla faces competition from both established automakers and new startups. American customers tend to prioritize value and performance, creating opportunities for Tesla to leverage its technological advantages while maintaining competitive pricing. The 2026 Model Y refresh represents Tesla's response to increased competition, but it also reveals the company's ongoing commitment to innovation. Rather than simply matching competitor features, Tesla continues to push the boundaries of what's possible in electric vehicle design and performance. The integration of Cybertruck design elements into the Model Y shows how Tesla leverages innovation across its product line. Features developed for one vehicle can be adapted and refined for use in other models, creating synergies that competitors who develop vehicles in isolation cannot match. This approach to innovation extends beyond individual vehicles to Tesla's entire ecosystem. The company's supercharger network, energy storage products, and software capabilities all contribute to a comprehensive offering that is difficult for competitors to replicate. The Model Y refresh is just one component of this broader strategy. The 2026 Tesla Model Y. Juniper represents something more nuanced than either a simple refresh or a complete revolution. It's an evolution that incorporates meaningful improvements in areas that matter most to customers while maintaining the core characteristics that made the Model Y successful. The improvements in comfort, efficiency, and performance are real and significant. The refined interior addresses long-standing criticisms while maintaining Tesla's distinctive aesthetic. The enhanced range and charging capabilities keep pace with customer expectations and competitive developments. However, the fundamental question remains: is this enough to reclaim Tesla's dominance in the compact SUV EV segment? The answer depends on execution, pricing, and how quickly competitors respond with their own improvements. What's clear is that Tesla has not conceded the market to competitors. The company remains committed to innovation and improvement, and the 2026 Model Y refresh demonstrates that Tesla can still deliver meaningful advances in electric vehicle technology and design. The success of the Model Y refresh will ultimately be measured not in press reviews or industry awards, but in sales numbers and customer satisfaction. Tesla has created a compelling package that addresses many of the criticisms of previous generations, while maintaining the performance and efficiency advantages that made the company successful. The automotive industry is entering a new phase where technological innovation must be balanced with practical considerations, manufacturing excellence, and customer satisfaction. Tesla's ability to master this balance will determine whether the 2026 Model Y represents a triumphant return to form or simply a well-executed response to competitive pressure. One thing is certain: the battle for EV supremacy is far from over, and Tesla's latest move in the game shows that the company is not ready to surrender its crown without a fight. The 2026 Model Y Juniper may not be the revolutionary breakthrough that some hoped for, but it represents something perhaps more important: proof that Tesla can still innovate and improve when the pressure is on. The road ahead remains challenging, but Tesla has just demonstrated that it has the capability and determination to meet that challenge head-on. Whether that will be enough to reclaim dominance in an increasingly crowded market remains to be seen, but the 2026 Model Y Juniper gives Tesla a fighting chance. The EV revolution is accelerating, and staying informed is more crucial than ever. Don't miss the deep dives, exclusive analysis, and insider insights that matter most. Subscribe to Car Curator for the stories that go beyond the headlines. From Tesla's latest innovations to the competitive battles shaping the future of transportation, we deliver the intelligence you need to understand where the industry is heading. Hit that subscribe button and join the community that stays ahead of the curve.